If there's one thing that this pandemic and lockdown has taught us, I mean, it's taught us many things, but I think this is an important one. It's how lucky are we to have the internet with us. Can you imagine if all that happened to us had happened about, say, 10 or 20 years back also, when most of us didn't have a smartphone and the internet was not what it is right now? There must be many who can even remember using the internet, using up a dial-up connection, that screech of the modem, connecting in a web page taking minutes rather than milliseconds to load. Wow, those times. But we've evolved, and so has the internet. Back in the day, I used to get very excited when my internet connection jumped from 9.6 kbps to 14.4 kbps. That jump in speed meant that the web pages would load just a little bit faster and the MP3 file would download just a few seconds quicker. Legitimate ones, right? Okay. But now having a speed of 10 Mbps is like the bare minimum we expect from our internet connection. And we are never satisfied, right? We yearn for even more. When 4G stepped in, our on-the-move internet speed got faster and our usage patterns became broader. We went from sending emails and text messages to online payments, streaming our movies, video calls, and all of this is only going to improve with the advent of 5G. Now, we spoke about this a couple of weeks back, that 5G is now just around the corner, and once we get 5G, it's going to be massive. The promise of 5G is ever faster data speeds and even better network connectivity. But 5G can benefit you only if your phone has the right tools for it. And some of these key tools are the modem and radio frequency elements inside, or modem-RF system. While we don't always talk about the modem-RF system, it's a very essential part of defining the user experience of a device. The modem system is like the heart of the processor inside the smartphone. It's pretty much responsible for all your cellular connectivity. This really is the heart and the lifeblood of your phone. The modem can be considered one of the most important parts of the smartphone. Without it, your phone would just be a block of glass and metal. I mean, you could do stuff with it, but not much. You wouldn't be able to call or message or even access the internet. So if the world where everything around us can be controlled by our smartphone, therefore becomes really important to have a phone that can actually enable a really good experience. A smartphone's modem-RF system enables faster data speeds, network coverage and reception, better call quality, reducing call drops, as well as the quality of voice while on a phone call. And not just this, the modem-RF can also extend the battery life of a smartphone. Of course, all these experiences are conditional on the fact that your smartphone should have, what I said before, a good modem-RF system inside it. And good modems and RF solutions is where Qualcomm technology steps in, and they've been a pioneer of mobile data technologies. And Snapdragon now provides leading-edge modem-RF systems. Qualcomm Technologies is no stranger to innovating in the smartphone ecosystem. It's a leading inventor of technologies that constantly enhances the overall user experience. And with the Snapdragon modem-RF system, Qualcomm ensures that the data speeds and smartphone performances are maximized to the absolute core. Qualcomm's modem-RF system are designed with mobile in mind, which means that Qualcomm is dedicated towards enabling a superior experience for all of us. With a strong push for a better future, Qualcomm delivers modem-RF systems that are 5G ready and support fast data speeds. Snapdragon modem-RF systems are designed for multi-gigabit data speeds of up to 7.5 Gbps. That's insane. Now let's hear from Qualcomm and how they enable these superior mobility experiences. So let's speak to Mike Roberts, the Vice President Product Marketing for Qualcomm Technologies. And great to have you here, and we've been speaking to so many people from Qualcomm. But today I want to know from you, Qualcomm is known for providing leading-edge connectivity solutions on the Snapdragon platform. What should that mean to a consumer? I mean, they know what it does, but what should it really mean? I mean, what's really happening there?
Today, we all expect and frankly demand seamless connectivity. It has become as important to us as electricity, or to my kids, almost as important as oxygen. However, to provide the best experiences to consumers, a peek behind the curtain is important, and what it reveals is a very complex system. Even having worked in the mobile industry my entire career, many days it feels like magic to me. But Qualcomm has always taken a systems level approach to even the most complex problems. As you look inside your smartphone, The modem-RF systems in our Snapdragon platforms are designed to work under the most challenging network conditions. And this helps us provide a better mobile experience through enhanced coverage, fewer drop calls, better data rates, better voice quality. Well, you get the idea. And all of these aggregate together to provide a significantly improved overall user experience.
Okay, great. Great insight out there. But how do you enable these experiences?
To offer the mobile experiences that we all deserve, we understand consumers' needs and work very closely with the industry, with smartphone manufacturers, networks, and telcos to create our products. It is a multi-step process. For smartphones and for other devices, to deliver a seamless experience, it is important that the network and the device are compatible with each other and, for example, both support the latest features. We then work across the globe with network operators to ensure that we have full interoperability between the network and the modem-RF system on the Snapdragon platform. Finally, we work with telecom operators to enable and fine-tune these features so that consumers get the best experience out of their Snapdragon-based platforms under various conditions.
This is quite incredible. I wonder why consumers or even people like us who report so much on technology don't pay as much attention to the connectivity experience.
Well, I'd argue that people care a lot about their connected experiences, particularly when connectivity fails during a call with loved ones, or an important remote presentation, or a job interview, or even when you're having fun during a multiplayer or a cloud game. Our job at Qualcomm is to help people realize that connectivity and what makes connectivity work great in their phones, why they should care, and what it really takes to have a great connectivity experience. Things like the modem-RF system in our Snapdragon platforms.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. Wonderful insight today. Let's go and speak to Randeep Sekho now. He's CTO for Airtel India. Randeep, thank you so much for joining us. Now, how does device performance impact network performance, and how does it impact the actual user experience? I mean, away from all the tech jargon, the user experience, that daily thing that they do with their phone, how does it really affect that?
Thanks, Rajiv. It's a very good question, because generally people have this view that the problem when they face with the network, it is only the network issue. While I agree, many times it is a network issue only, but it is also the device which plays an important role in what experience the customer will get. Sometimes in remote areas you find one device has a network coverage, other doesn't have, which is clearly the sensitivity of the device. Then there are certain features which allow the device to perform better. For example, the hardware support of different 4G bands. In India, there are 4G in 6 bands. So if the device doesn't support the critical bands, it may not be able to get good experience. So really, device choice of the customer is also very important, which will have a bearance on the experience the customer gets, both on hardware, software, features, sensitivity, and they together, along with the operator's network, will kind of decide what experience the customer gets after using the device.
So how do you go about optimizing the network, as people keep calling it?
There is a different facet of the network which gets into play when you optimize it. You need to have a deeper understanding of technology, access to advanced tools, using those AI and machine learning algorithms to correlate and predict this is the issue and this is how you should pick up and fix your network. It is not only fixed on the radio side, it's also fixed on the transport and core side. Really deep tech is needed, and this is what we pride ourselves in doing in Airtel with our partners like Qualcomm. They being a very close technology provider and technology leading company, they help us finding those small nuances and small features like schedulers or things like that, that if you do this, you'll be able to give a better experience to the customer.
What role can smartphone makers actually play to ensure great device performance?
The experience is a factor of device, application, and network. Network guys, of course, this is our job. We have to give a good experience to our customers. But I think the device guys, if they come in it also and seeing, let us see what various models of my device are performing in your network and how we can improve in the next model we are bringing, and how is my network performance better than my competition's device. If 3 of us can get together and give a great experience, I'm sure the Indian user will find his online usage even more happy.
Thank you, Randeep. Thank you so much for being with us on the Cell Guru Show.